to Harry Has a Cocktail, episode number 58. Hey, I thought I'd keep a good thing going. After the Corpse Reviver number blew, I got so many cards and letters from all of the fans out there, hoping I would do another Corpse Reviver. Because as I mentioned in the last episode, the Corpse Reviver is a family of cocktails. You know, every time I say that, I actually think about like, you know, a little family of cocktails walking down the street, you know, like sort of, you know, 2 martini glasses, you know, like a walking down, like sort of holding hands with their little coupes, and maybe like a couple little shot glasses following behind, you know, the way a duck, you know, the little peeps and the ducks, they sort of go in a line and they're walking across a river of booze. Anyway, this is the Tequila Corpse Reviver, and it is pretty much exactly what you think it might be. I'm not doing boozy lore today. I'm just going to get quickly to the drink right now because I want to bring the drinks to the people as quickly as possible so you can enjoy your weekend. Here is what goes into a Tequila Corpse Reviver. First we have Tequila Blanco. Tequila Blanco is Blanco because it doesn't have any color inside of it, because it is not rested in oak barrels. It's actually rested in steel barrels, so it doesn't take on that oaky flavor. It just has a nice, clean agave liquorness. Next we have Blanco Vermouth. This is actually a Bianco vermouth. Bianco, because this is Italian. White in Italian is Bianco. White in Spanish is Blanco. Actually, I have a funny story about that. My husband and I were in Italy, and we wanted to get a pack of cigarettes because we were just feeling, you know, kind of Italian. We wanted to sit at a table and just, you know, like just smoke, you know, like the Italians do. I mean, sue me, but you know, I'm an adult. I get to do what I want. Sean knew some Italian and he wanted to try it out. So he walked up to the woman at the counter. He was sort of pointing at this package of cigarettes. And he said, cigaretto, Blanco? And she looked at him like he had 3 heads, because he should have been saying Bianco, which seems fairly close, and I think she was maybe being a little obtuse, but he kept saying Blanco, and finally he pointed to it, and she turned around, she got the pack of cigarettes, she looked at Sean, and she pointed to the cigarettes, and she said, white. Little Italian humor there. Anyway, Bianco Vermouth, one of the reasons why I wanted to make this drink in particular was not just because I'm on a roll with the Corpse Revivers, but also because I bought this bottle of vermouth by mistake. And when I first tried to put this into a martini, I didn't quite realize that Bianco or Blanco vermouth is different than your regular dry vermouth. This is actually quite a bit sweeter. Here's a standard vermouth. You see here extra dry, and here you see a Bianco. I mean, the Bianco has more of vanilla notes to it. It kind of has a little bit of, I don't know, shoe leather? I can't really tell. I don't know. But it's sweeter, which I don't want in my martinis. In my martinis, my gin martinis, I want extra dry. And in fact, oddly, dry vermouth just smells much more like a dry white wine, which is essentially what it is. So anyway, know that there is a difference. Dry vermouth and Bianco vermouth. Next, we have triplesec. Triplesec is basically just a cheap Cointreau. It's an orange liqueur, as you can tell by the big orange. And Absinthe. And finally, fresh lime juice and fresh orange juice. Here is how you make a Tequila Corpse Reviver. You will see this does not follow the other family of cocktails that uses 4 equal parts. We actually have different parts in this drink, so follow along. First, we have a cocktail shaker with a crap ton of ice. 3/4 of an ounce of Blanco tequila. 3/4. 3/4 of an ounce of Bianco or Blanco vermouth. 3/4. Half an ounce of triplesec. Half. 1 teaspoon of absinthe. 1 teaspoon. 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice. 3/4. 1/4 of an ounce of orange juice. Now, this is a clementine, actually. So, you know, it's gonna have maybe a little bit of a different flavor, but I think it's probably gonna make it interesting. So, I feel good about it. 1/4. Now, shake the crap out of it till it's ice cold, about 20 seconds. Okay, now strain it into a chilled coupe glass. Oh, it's so chilly. Straining. Ooh. Delightful color. And finally, I'm going to garnish it with a lime wheel. Now, you can put your wheel here on the side, make it look a little festive. I think that's nice, don't you? All right, let's try the Tequila Corpse Reviver. Oh, that's nice, actually. Ooh. You know what? When I started making this drink, okay, a couple things happened here. When we started this drink, I sort of remembered it incorrectly, and I thought we were going to do an absinthe wash on the glass like we did with the Corpse Reviver number blue and we did with the Corpse Reviver number 2. But we did not. As you remember, we put the absinthe right in here, and I really like that. I'm pretty surprised how well the absinthe and the tequila complement each other. I guess I thought they wouldn't in some way, but they really do. They kind of dance together really nicely in there. Dancing liquors. Also, I think I put in maybe a little bit more than a quarter of the clementine juice, which is good. It's nice. What I really like about this is that it's not too sweet and it's not too sour. It's a really lovely refresher. It's a refresher. You can really taste the tequila, and of course I'm getting a good amount of juice, but I kind of love that it's not all lime juice, because you know what it is? The absinthe kind of moves it away from being a margarita. A margarita has tequila, lime juice, and triple sec. Here you've got the addition of some orange juice, which I know you can sometimes get orange juice in a margarita. The two things that separate this out from being a margarita is the Bianco vermouth and the absinthe. They just add very different notes that you don't normally find in a regular margarita. Here you've got your lime wheel. If you want some more lime, squeeze that thing, just drop it right in there. Wow, this is I think this is my favorite Corpse Reviver to date. Yeah, I really like it. Something different if you don't want to just serve straight up margaritas. I think people would really go for this because it would be surprising. All right, that's it. The Tequila Corpse Reviver. Thanks as always for watching Harry Has a Cocktail, and we'll see you back here next time. Cheers!